We've only won one of our last 4 off-camera games, so since we've got a favorable draw in the second knockout round of the Champions League, let's change up the tactic completely. Hello there, everyone. My name's Justin, your EagleSkipper, here with episode 55 of Journey to the Top, here with Middlesbrough FC, where we have drawn Porto in the second knockout round of the Champions League. Honestly, we should be able to do that. So we should be able to win out this easily. So today we're going to have both legs of that match. I'll play the one game off in between offline. So yeah, if you're excited for that, please remember to leave a like, leave a comment if you want to name a youth intake player, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But without further ado, let's get into the episode where things have started falling off. I mean, since 2 episodes ago now, where we beat Man United 1-0, we lost to them 4-0. We beat Dortmund 3-0, beat Bristol City 3-1. Wolf Bolton actually scoring a hat-trick in that one. That was pretty amazing. You guys saw that second leg of the Dortmund game. Don't know what I'm talking about. We then I chose not to show you the quarterfinal of the FA Cup against West Brom because I was like, oh, we'll win that one easily. We didn't. And then we drew 1-1 against Leeds, which was really disappointing, especially since they had a red card and we just did not look like scoring after the 11th minute. Oh, so we are changing up the tactics completely. I think the AI has figured out how to counter us and everyone's doing it, so we're going to try to be one step ahead of the game, though I am pretty sure by halftime we're going to be switching back. So here is the team that we've got against Porto in this one. We've got a 4-3-2-1. This is my favorite formation. Of course, we're coming back to it. We're not using the same thing that we had earlier in this series when we were back at Darlington. We've made some of these roles a bit fancier. We got ball playing, defenders, sweeper, keepers, complete forwards. But, I mean, basically it's the same. This is technically a control possession, though it's really pretty much a Gegenpress, tiki-taka sort of style. Relentless pressing, counterattack, all that good stuff. I did not set up the set pieces, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. We'll go on the attack. Of course, we're going to have our short routines. You're going to mark the keeper. You're going to do near post. Everyone knows how these things work. I've shown how I do them frequently, and I mean, anybody who's not running a near post system either knows exactly what they're doing or has no idea what they're doing. So without further ado, that's all set up. Let's get into the match where, I mean, we're really going to want to pile on points early because, I mean, in all reality, we should be winning this game. Oh, by the way, let me finish that up. We'll take a look at this. Our key player, Budiaf, has broken himself, torn a hamstring in a match. In that West Brom match, nonetheless. He's going to be out for 4 to 7 weeks. Already out for 3 weeks so far. That's not great. We're hoping that he comes back looking pretty good. His bravery is tanked. What was his bravery before? That's ability. My goodness. Progress. Attributes. Bravery. Bravery of 9 before this. It's tanked. Let's go into the tunnel interview. A couple of the players got injured, but really that's the only one that matters. They aren't coming in with the best of form, only winning 2 out of their last 5. I think we've won 2 out of our last 5 as well. And we have basically both teams have something to prove in this one, and we're going to be the ones that prove it. I'm going to talk it into existence. Come on, talk it into existence with me. We're going to be the ones to make this happen. We're going to be the ones to come away with victory in this one. Let's see what we got. I mean, right out of the gate, a throw in from Cortizas. Mr. Duckman takes a shot. I have the shoot on sight instruction on. Hopefully that will get us some goals. Though Mr. Duckman playing like he's a winger Let's open this up so you can see everything. Let's take a look at latest scores in this one right here. Man United got a player injured. I mean, we don't like injuries, but we do like that Man United is losing players. Nothing really going on. I'm going to demand more. I'm not going to encourage the team right now. We need to make something happen. Do we want to make work into the box? Yes, let's work into the box. Barta's frustrated by that. Well, what do you expect, Marek? You're not scoring. You haven't scored yet. We gotta get a hold of the ball. Gotta get a hold of the ball. I know this is a new formation. You guys are still going to be working out the kinks, but they're not expecting us to be playing in this system. So we've got to make something happen. And we have won the ball back. And with some bad passes from Cortizas, we eventually have him making his way downtown, falling fast, and no whistles. So Svenberg has the ball now. The highlight is continuing. This is a really long one. I do have it on key highlights. I don't have it on watch the entire match. I've done that before. Javier Pombo scores his 12th goal of the season. Give him a clap. I say give him a clap, and Vukobrad gave him a bow. Either way, Pombo scores. Svanberg, nice pass to Vukobrad. Mr. Duckman, perfect pass for Cortizas. He can't do anything but cross it in, and Pombo was there. Excellent team play, if I do say so myself. Montiel tried to get a little pass in. Svanberg gets it back out to Pavel. Pombo and Pavel are getting tackled, brought down by this guy. Eventually, they're going to have to give Wilbert a red card. I mean, 3 times he tackled Pavel and Pombo, knocking him to the ground, and Pombo just says, screw it, and passes it right off the keeper's boot into the back of the net. Excellent stuff. Vukobrad going to take a corner. Keeper just punches it out. He's like, I'm not even going to try to hold on to it. Just get it away. Go. Yeah. Excellent stuff. Who do we have on the bench that we can bring in to make some changes? Where's Darren Dreyer? Did he get injured too? I don't know. Wolf Bowen's on the bench. He's our attacking option on the bench. That's disappointing. Some of the media's given him a lot of credit recently. Get back out there. Do a good job. Cortizas is playing well, but on a yellow card. We'll see how much longer we have him on the pitch. Pavel is going to come off here for Siric. Just give Siric a little run out. Give Pavel a little kick in the butt to do better. Mr. Duckman, if you don't put in a good pass, you put in a good pass. That was just a bad hit from Brown. You get to stay on the pitch. Svanberg, we are going to take off for... Let's bring Otaswi on for Svanberg. I think he has the best vision out of him and Di Benedetto, who, I remind you, until this season, were the starting sitter backs for our club. Mr. Duckman is begging to be taken off in favor of Devrich. I'm reluctant to do that, however, because Devrich has very poor tackling. But, I mean, in a Mazzala role, that's not really important whatsoever. So, go on, my son. You want to leave? Fine, we'll just win the Champions League. How about that? Yeah, he was upset that we weren't able to win a domestic cup. We're sitting top of the Premier League table. We're probably the best team left in the Champions League. And he's like, I want to leave. And I'm like, well, the thing about it is that you've been on the transfer list for about 6 months now, and you're just now wanting to leave. Sometimes this game makes sense. Most of the time it doesn't. Cortizas does play a nice little ball to Devrich. Vukobrad has it, gives it up to Montiel, who is charging forward, gives it to Pombo, out wide to Siric. Siric, looking to put in a good pass, is able to find Otaswi, who is really far back. Devrich, big ball over the top for Siric. Siric did something, hit the post, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. So yeah, let's just see out the rest of this game. We'll drop it back to balance mentality. Don't need to hurt anybody. Don't need any more scores, really. We just need to see this one out. As Scott Brown narrowly puts it over. We're going to go very defensive. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. We're going to go disciplined. We're going to lower the tempo. We're going to have really short passing. We're going to do some time wasting. The see out the game strategy is going to result in us conceding a corner right now. The Vucabrat does do a good job at getting the ball out. Cortisas does another good job at getting the ball out. Barta rather slow trying to get to the ball, which I'm not thrilled to see. I like our strikers to defend with more urgency. Cortisas, I mean, the game is jumping around a little bit, but that was a very poor effort from him as the game decides to wig out completely. Very attacking. Same instructions. Oh, this is going to end well, isn't it? 7 more goals for Porto. Well, this attack did give us the win. I don't think I'm going to stick with it in the league, but just almost a good win. I think I am going to stick with my other asymmetrical formation for the league. What does John Walker have to say? Pass them to death today. Possession wins matches. How good were our forwards today? Look so dangerous in the final third. I really disagree with you, Mr. Walter. Jim Randall, good result. Keep them coming. Yeah, let's just get these results cranked out. We are only 5 points ahead of Liverpool at the moment. That's kind of nerve-wracking, especially looking at the recent form for the two clubs. We'll just send somebody to do something in that press conference, and I'm going to come back to you after this West Ham game. I'll show you what happened in it, but with the second leg of the Porto match in just a moment. And we're back, and I'm sorry for the background noise. My apartment complex is deciding to cut the grass for the first time since December, and of course they started right outside my window. But we're back here for the second leg of the Porto game. Quarterfinal of the Champions League. We've got we beat West Ham in between time 1-0. We went back to our normal formation. Our guys played really well. Really sucked on the finishing. Our XG was like 3, and we only got 1 goal. But I went and had a chat with each of them individually. I cracked my knuckles and said, "You got to play better." And they said, "You're right, boss." And their morale ticked up, and they played better. And we're going to be trying this tried and true formation. Here we are. Let's do a little quick pick, see what the assistant manager thinks. He's picked a pretty good team, I'd say. Let's actually not play Siric there right now. Let's give Brown a little run out. Yeah, Brown and Binks have less of a good partnership than Binks and Siric, but you know what, fine, we'll do Siric. We got Dragowski in goal, back for Cortisas, Binks, Siric and Pavel, Montiel, Duckman, Vucabrat and Pulisic in midfield, Pombo and Barta leading the way. I did find out Darren Dreyer broke his leg, so he's going to be out for a little while. Angel Gomez has been injured as well, and yeah, without further ado, let's get the second leg all started and finished. Teams are going to warm up. Yeah. This is pretty exciting. We're going to be, hopefully, if we can hold on in the home leg, moving to the semifinals that are next. Yeah, to the semifinals of the Champions League. The first time that we've been in the competition ever, we are the favorites to win, in my own humble and completely biased opinion. I mean, it's not too humble of an opinion, and it is very biased, but I do think we have the best chance to win out of anybody left in the competition. I don't think we play the winner of this leg. I do think we played the winner of one of the other ones. I think it's like Liverpool and Juventus are the other two teams. But no, Juventus got knocked out earlier. I don't know. We can take a look at that. after this match, hoping that it goes well. Let's just go to attacking. I want to go ahead and get on the front foot. I don't want to just have a bore 0-0 draw, even though that would be enough. I would be disappointed. Let's encourage the team after 23 minutes. Pulisic has a corner, finds Binks. Lewis Binks does what he always does and hits it just over. Gets his head on it just enough to say that he got his head there, but doesn't do enough with it to say that he did anything with the chance. But Pulisic going to give him another chance. This time gives it to Siric. Siric says, Binks, no. Out of the way. Let somebody who knows what they're doing take the chance. Mr. Duckman having a very poor game so far. Mr. Duckman, I paid £80 million for you. Got somebody else lined up that I'm trying to get a hold of. I may let Mr. Duckman go over the summer. I do think he is a lot better than he's been playing for us, but then again, so was Mador, and our replacement for Mador is the best striker in the world right now. So, I mean, gotta get past the guy that we think is doing good for us now, for the guy who we're meant to be with. And as of right now, I am more happy with Montiel than I am with Mr. Duckman, especially given how much, as we just saw the ball do some teleporting. Scotty beamed him up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, guys. Demand more. You can't do this with seconds left in the half. Oh, I should have berated them, but I demanded more. Let's go to the dressing room. Let's throw the water bottle. No, let's thrash our arms. No, let's point our finger. Not happy. Midfield, I'm furious with your playmaking efforts. Attackers, I'm furious with your finishing. Don't just get founty, get shooty. Shoot the ball into the goal, preferably. Not just anywhere, into the goal. Pulisic, it's another corner gone awry. This time it was his own fault. Didn't find anybody. And we are losing. Mr. Duckman, you're coming off right this second. Deverich, get on the field. Make a difference. Bart, I don't have any strikers. Oh my gosh. The two strikers I'd want to bring on are injured. Montiel, you're playing even more poorly. Svanberg, step up. Berate the team. Because as of right now, we're going away. We're not going through. Very attacking. Come on, guys. We need to make a change. As Deverich steps up to take a corner, finds Lewis Binks, gets cleared off. Vukobrot keeps the possession, however, wants to find Deverich, does find him. Deverich misses Svanberg. I'm just dumbfounded watching our guys play this poorly. Zan Pavel up to Pumbo. Pumbo to Barta. Barta scores. Okay, we have a lifeline. Who do we have on our bench that can make a difference? Perez, Brown, Bolton, Sousa. Nobody really. I mean, let's just wait for our average ratings to line back up. I guess one change we could do is bring Bolton on for Vukobrot and move Pulisic into attacking midfield. That makes the most sense in my brain at the moment. Pulisic is charging forward. He is right-footed, but instead of putting in a cross, he gives it back to Deverich. Pavel puts in a cross, and Marek Barta can't direct that one in the general vicinity of the goal. Let's change things up. Let's show you this new system. Let's go back to this new system. Okay, Svanberg will have you be the Mazzala. Vukobrot, you're gonna come off for Otasui. So Otasui is going to be our deep lying playmaker. Actually, no. Let's have him play here. We'll do this. We're changing our formation that we changed. But we got to do something. We can't keep going with the same system that we have been doing. It hasn't really been working for us. Though if we look at the XG, we should be winning this game. easily. We get a throw in from Porto. Binks. Oh, come on. Offside. Offside. Somebody in there was offside. Referees are helping us out here. Video shows a clear offside. I saw it. I saw where the offside occurred. Didn't you? Okay, yeah, he is clearly offside. He is clearly offside. Let's demand more from the team. Otasui, what are you looking at? Why you got a frowny face? You're apprehensive. No, I didn't want to click on Otasui. I wanted to see why he was frowny. Pulisic also not looking great. Pumbo not looking great either. We get a throw in from Zon Pavel. Zon Pavel into Devrich. Devrich, big ball into Barta. Marek Barta scores. Oh my gosh, we're at least tying on the night. Ooh, my heart. Can't take it. Can't take it. But we're going to have to. Nice find from Devrich. Even better effort from Barta. Running away from the goal, still able to deflect it goalward. We are winning on aggregate as it stands. I am not touching a thing. And Barta pulls a bruised knee. Things are just going our way at the moment. We're getting an injury crisis in attack. That's our position where we have the most depth, but all of our depth are getting injured. Our second best striker is... We've got our second and third best striker are the only ones fit to play, as Lewis Binks narrowly gets that one away. My goodness. Let's tell everybody to focus after this highlight, hoping that we don't... Oh, Devrich. Yeah. We're going to tell him to focus. Tell him to focus. Just see this one out. I know you're still on an attacking mentality because I do want you to get that other one to make it a win on the night, but we will take a win on aggregate. This game was a lot closer than I would have liked. We do squeak by. Marek Barta, man of the match. I'm going to tell them I was happy with how the tie went, even though I'm not. I'm lying to them. Yeah. Marek Barta saves us after halftime. We do win in the quarterfinal. Barta is going to be out for a few days. He probably won't play in this Norwich game, but we'll just have to see. Barta is on fire. Let's praise him. He gets good pass completion for somebody who doesn't have the best passing attributes. Good to see. Good to see. Let's take a look at the schedule. We're going to be playing either Liverpool or Inter Milan. Let's take a look at their schedule. When is their game? It is on the 11th, so I'm just going to hit continue a couple times until we see who we're going to be playing. I did not see how the tie was turning out at the moment, but I can figure that out once the game decides to finish saving. But yeah, if I'm kind of perplexed about what to do if we do end up winning the Champions League and the Premier League in this season. Because I have said that my main goals for this save are to win the Premier League, win the Champions League, and win a World Cup. If we just take a quick look at the job center, if I filtered this by head coach of international clubs, Albania and Ivory Coast are the only ones available at the moment. And nobody really is insecure because it's World Cup qualifying season. Maybe at the end of this I can snag a job. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. I need to be pressing forward until the end of the Inter and Liverpool match. See who we are going to be facing. Because, well, otherwise I'm just filling this extra time with my useless jabbering. But here we go. Let's take a look at the Champions League. How are things turning out? Liverpool are up 4-0 against Inter, so I'm just going to take a wild guess that we are going to be playing Liverpool in tomorrow's episode. But who knows? Who knows? I mean, it is mathematically possible for Inter to be the team that we face. Though, if if Inter does turn this one around, I'm not sure I want to be playing them next. You know what I mean? But here we go. This should be the last click forward until we get a result in that tie. Fingers crossed that Liverpool lose, but not by a lot, just enough to crush their morale. We do end up playing Liverpool, and I did not see Liverpool did tie. Okay. Well, we've got Liverpool in tomorrow's episode. We'll have both legs of the Champions League. Around that time, we should be finishing out the win for the Premier League. So yeah, we'll see which games we end up seeing in tomorrow's episode. But yeah, if you have enjoyed that, please remember to leave a like, drop a comment if you want to name a Youth Intake player, and subscribe to continue to join us on our journey to the top.